Hello everyone, I am Adrienne Van Kieran with Tai Chi Healing Energies, and welcome to our 13th socially distanced or quarantine session here together. Couple of things we're going to want to do in today's session. Just like always, we're going to want to be nice and grounded. I also want you to concentrate on trying to be soft today. I'm using the word soft instead of relaxed, just because of the different connotation that gives us. So whatever movements you are doing today, I'm going to ask that you make them nice and soft, in addition to being grounded and all of the things that we normally do. So to get started, we are going to come to a nice grounded position. So we have our weight evenly spread over our feet, and that weight is dropping down into the ground. We also have our head top rising. So we're maybe imagining that our head top is connected to the ceiling above or the heavens above by a string. A nice string of pearls is a good image. We have our spine nice and straight with our tailbone tucked underneath so that we can help facilitate that ground. And we are open, rounded, and soft through the joints and the rest of the body. Right away, we're going to allow the arms to float up in front of us. They're going to extend, come back, and back down. Do this a few more times, again, keeping things nice, soft, and relaxed. So then again, do this one last time. Again, going for that softness with these motions. Very nice. Now we're going to let the hands come up the center of the body. The palms rotate overhead, and then the arms are going to sink softly to the sides. So again, we're keeping this soft. The hands come up, palms rotate overhead, and then the hands go softly to the sides. We do need to get that chi energy involved, so as the hands come up, let that chi spread from the lower dantian to fill the body, and as the arms return to the sides, that chi closes back to the dantian. So again, as the arms raise, that nice opening. As they fall, that gentle closing. Couple more times like that, keeping things nice, relaxed, soft, and gentle. And one last one. As these hands fall, I want you to look for the momentum of the hands coming down to give you that power to sweep the hands out to the sides, and then the hands come down the center of the chest. So right away with that chi energy, as the arms raise, the chi spreads to fill the body, and as the arms fall, we gently return that chi to the lower dantian. So nice, I want to say big but soft stretch up, and then this relaxed return. So a couple more times like that. Very nice. One last time, keeping this really soft. Very nice. Now we're going to let the hands come up the center of the chest again. This time the fingers interlace, and then I want you to drop your weight into the left foot, bend to follow, then over to the right, dropping the weight into your right foot, back to center, and the hands come down. We're going to do this a few more times, keeping things nice and soft. So again, the hands come together, palms rotate overhead, drop your weight into the left, bend to follow, over to the right, and down. Do that two more times, keeping things nice, soft, and as relaxed as we possibly can while bending and stretching. So we're going to do that just one last time. And over to the left, over to your right, and down. Very nice. Now, to get the body really listening to itself. We're going to let the arms sweep out to the sides. I want you all to shift your weight over to the right, turn towards your left, let the hands come down, and then you're pulled back to center. So again, this time we're going to do just the opposite. We sweep the arms out to the sides, the weight shifts over to the left while you turn to the right, hands fall, and you're pulled back to center. We're going to do this a few more times on each side. So again, the arms come up, we shift the weight over to the right, turn towards the left, let the hands come down, and back to center. So again, this time shifting the weight over to the left, hands come down, back to center. We're going to do this 1 or 2 more times on each side, shifting the weight right, turning to the left, and center. And again, what we're really looking for here is the entire body working together to help support the movements you're asking of it. So one last time on each side. Very nice. If you fall into the category of people that have reached out to me to tell me that that still feels odd to them and it's not a smooth motion, that is perfectly normal. We're really going for listening to our body with this, and like all things in Tai Chi, if it doesn't feel right and you feel like you need more practice with it, that's because that's exactly what we need. So anytime these exercises don't feel right, they're not smooth, you feel like maybe you're not doing them correctly, chances are more practice can help correct those. So speaking of more practice, let's go ahead and do our breathing practice. If you've been following along with the majority of these socially quarantined videos by now, you're probably almost a pro with this breathing. So we're going to keep it nice, soft, and relaxed as we go through this. We're going to go ahead and do it twice, just like always. What I want you to pay attention to is knowing and trusting your body that it knows what it's supposed to do. Don't wait for me to tell you the arms are going to float out to the sides. You know that. Trust your body and listen to it as we go through this breathing. We'll go ahead. Hang, taking air in, gently pulling the stomach in. Ha, let that air out and the stomach relaxes out. Hang, inhale, pull the stomach in, and ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Nice big stretch up as we exhale. Hang, inhaling, slowly letting the arms come down, and ha. Hang, turning and looking to the left, ha. Head back to center. Hang, looking to your right, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, ha. Hang, letting the arms float up in front. Ha. Drop your weight through your feet, then bend to follow. Hang. As you rise, do so from the grounded feet. ha. Again, sink the weight through the soles of the feet, bend to follow. Hang. Ha. Hang. Allow the arms to cross gently in front, and ha. As you exhale, left arm up, right arm down. Hang. Arms cross in front again. Ha. This time the right arm goes up. Hang. Ha. Hang. Ha. Hang. Ha. Hang. Ha. Hang. Let the arms float out to the sides. Ha. Hang. Arms cross in front again. Ha. Hang. Ha. Very nice. So my question to each of you following along and practicing this with me is, how did you do? Did you notice any times where you were a little bit stiff and might need to soften? That's the question I want you to ask yourself as we get ready to go back through this. So in order to make things nice and soft, that is the difference between and nice and gently, up, relaxed, crossed, relaxed. So look for any instances for yourself where you can maybe soften as we go through this. As with all things, it's going to take practice. What's important now is to really notice those areas where we need work so that we can begin to practice them. So go ahead, take just a moment, make sure you feel nice and grounded as we're ready to do this breathing sequence again. Again, keeping it very relaxed and soft. Hang, inhale, ha, exhale. Hang, ha. 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 Hang. Let those arms cross softly in front and ha. hang, ha, 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 hang, ha. Good. So I will say, if you felt maybe a little bit more relaxed after the second time through that breathing sequence, chances are you maybe subconsciously found a couple of places where you needed to soften and relax in general, and allowing the body to do so makes that more effective and definitely leaves you with that feeling as soon as we've done the breathing. So the next thing that we are really going to do is I'd like to show you all a new massage. It's not actually a new massage, although it might be new to some of us. There are many different massages that are done based on Tai Chi philosophy, traditional Chinese medicine. A lot of them have to do with getting your body's qi, your energy, to flow more smoothly. I had a lot of people asking me, it just seemed like a couple of months ago, everyone started asking questions all at once about improving the vision, different massages, asking what do I do? So that sent me into this at least 2-month-long looking for different massages and things, and about 2 to 3 weeks ago I started sharing some of the eye massages I found personally to be most beneficial. I have seen great results in some of my students, even though they've only been doing this a couple of weeks. So I'm going to show you and demonstrate a eye massage that you can do. Ideally, you're going to do this once or twice a day, because I don't actually expect you to quote-unquote learn from this video as I'm showing it to you one time. I will let you know I do have a handout available for this massage. Depending on how you're watching this video, you can get a copy of that handout by reaching out to me directly, and I'm happy to send you one, or you might have that handout available to you. It's also going to be on my website under the resources tab. So lots of different ways to make sure you get this information. And again, this is an eye massage, so with everything I would like you to do before you massage, first step is rubbing these hands together to accumulate that healing qi energy. You're looking for the sensation of warmth building right in the center of your palms. Once we have that, we are going to take the hands, cup the hands over the eyes, take this healing qi energy to the eyes, and most especially to the backs of them. Your eyes should feel as though they're wrapped in a nice, warm blanket. Once that energy dissipates somewhat, go ahead and remove your hands. Now, in order to do this massage, we're going to be touching different parts of the eye. I'm going to try not to be too weirded out by the fact that the camera is zoomed in on my face, and I'm just going to go with it. So the first position, we're going to call this position A. We're going to take our 2 thumbs, and we are looking for a spot on the eye. It's to the inside corner. It's one of those you kind of need to find it for yourself. There's a little indents on the rim of the eye. That's what you want to look for and begin to press gently there. So once we find that spot, we very gently press in and we massage with the thumbs to a count of 10. Then we release and we do it again. So then we go right back to that same spot and massage to a count of 10. Then remove the hands And now we're going to do it one last time. So then again, this exact same spot in the inner corners of the eyes, and we massage to that count of 10. That is point A. So the next point that we're going to be massaging is going to be point B. Point B is located directly underneath the eyes. What you do need to make sure of is that you're on the rims of the eyes and not the cheekbones. You also want to make sure you're not pressing in too hard. So with this, once you've identified the proper spot, again, it is center of the lower eyes, you're going to gently press, push in with those forefingers, and massage back and forth to a count of 10. Then we're going to release and do it again. So again, that gentle push, back and forth to a count of 10. Release, and then we're going to do it one more time. So again, good. So the next spot that we're going to do is the lower outside corners of the eyes. This I'm going to refer to as spot C. So it might take you a few moments to really find that spot, but once you do, you will know it. You're going to gently push in and then massage the fingers back and forth again to that count of 10. Release, and then do it again. So then again, gently, and then massaging back and forth to that count of 10. Release, do it that third time. Good. So we've massaged 3 spots. The next spot that we're going to go to is going to be, I believe it is spot D. For this one, it is on the upper outside edges of the eyes. We tend to use our thumbs with this one. And again, you're in the eye rim, and very gently, once you find that spot, press in and then massage back and forth to that count of 10. Release, do it again. And one last time. Good. One more spot that we need to do. That is going to be basically it's the temples. So here, very gently push in and then massage again to that count of 10. Release, and then we're going to do it again. And one last time. Now, what I'm going to encourage you to do is rub those hands together to reaccumulate that healing chi energy. And once again, I'm going to ask that you go ahead, cup the hands over the eyes, and take this healing chi energy to the eyes again. You are not going to do this too much or too often. We'll let that energy dissipate a little bit, and the next thing we're going to do is rub or circle around the eyes. So with this, we start in next to the bridge of the nose. I want you to go up and around underneath the brow socket, the lower edge of the eye, back up the bridge of the nose, around and in. This massage we are also doing 10 times. With this, you can use your forefingers, your middle fingers, your ring finger, or even a combination of all of those. We just did that 10 times. Now we're going to do it again 10 times. I know this seems a little bit redundant, but what we're doing as we massage and circle is encouraging that chi energy to flow. And now, one last time. Good. Hopefully your eyes actually feel a little bit more rested and relaxed at this point. There's one more step to this massage, and that is going to be to strengthen and stretch the eyes a little bit. So we're only going to do this part briefly. I'm going to ask that from a grounded position, keeping the head top flat, go ahead, stretch your vision up to the ceiling, and then look straight down to the ground. And then again, straight up to the ceiling, straight down to the ground. One more time, straight up to the ceiling, and straight down to the ground. Now, I'm going to ask you all to stretch your vision to the left, and then look straight across to the right. Then stretch the vision back to the left, and straight across to the right. Back, and one last time. And then look center. Now I am going to ask that you all look up and to your left, and then down and to the right. Then back up and to the left, down to the right. One more time, up and to the left, down to the right. And now we want to look up and to the right, down to the left. Up and to the right, down to the left. One last time, up to the right, and down to the left. Now, what we'd like to do is imagine the eyes are the face of a clock. So starting from the bottom, I want you to look over to your right, and then allow the eyes to move around, looking up, then over to the left, back to the bottom, and let's repeat that slow circular motion so that we do it 3 times. Once we finish, again, starting from the bottom, now we'll go in the opposite direction, rolling the eyes around, this time to the left, up, to the right, and down. Continuing with that, wanting to make it nice and slow. Once we have finished those eye circles one last time, let's rub those hands together to really accumulate that healing, soothing chi energy. And then we'll take the hands, cup the hands over the eyes again, and really notice, I want to say, any changes that have gone on. Hopefully, your eyes actually feel more relaxed. They might feel, I don't want to say more airy and open, but that's kind of the best way I have to describe it. I will also note that when we were first doing the massage and we were looking for those locations and those different points to massage, if you noticed a bit of pain when you pushed in, that was a chi blockage opening up and a sign that you had that right point. If you didn't notice any of that, that's perfectly fine, and there's a variety of reasons for why. I will also say, if there is anyone that has any questions on this facial massage or this eye massage, once you've seen the hand out, please do not hesitate to reach out to me to ask me how I can help make sure you know this eye massage, because again, there are a lot of benefits to it. Okay, so now we've breathed, we've massaged. The next thing we're going to do is some actual movement and more Tai Chi. So for the last couple of classes, what we've really been working on, I'm going to briefly demonstrate as I talk. What we've been working on is the series of steps that takes us from brush knee and twist up to grasp the sparrow's tail, to roll back, to press and withdraw, and then repeating on the other side, that same sequence of brush knee, twist, becoming grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press, and withdraw. So we are going to review that and make sure we can put it all together, and then we will move on at our next video. So what I would like everyone to do is go ahead, get yourself nice and grounded here in horse riding stance. Then I'm going to ask that you all shift your weight over to your left, step directly forward with that right foot, adjust the back left toe to a 45-degree angle. And then I also want you to turn gently from the waist. Your turn to the left. Your left hand is up. Your right hand is down. Right now the weight is on the back foot. I want you to shift that weight forward, turn from the waist, and that brush knee twist. Allow your right hand to float up with the palm facing up. Shift the weight back to the back foot. Turn from the waist, the arms follow to roll back, and then we allow the fingers of the left hand to rotate up, and we press. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing on the same side, so you're already in bow and arrow stance, no need to move. We're going to repeat this at least 2 more times like this. So again, from that back foot, shift the weight forward, turn from the waist, brush right knee, and twist. That right hand floats up to grasp the sparrow's tail, shift the weight back, turn from the waist to roll back, allow the fingers on the left hand to rotate up, and we press, and then we're going to withdraw. So now we're back on that back foot. Let's get in position so we can brush knee twist again. Last time, shift the weight forward, brush knee, twist, grasp the sparrow's tail, shift the weight back, roll back, then press, and withdraw. If you have room to do this yourself, when your weight's on the back foot, I'm going to ask that you pick up that right front toe, turn it out, then shift your weight up to that leg, and then step forward, in this case with the left foot. Now, as I took that step forward, I allowed my right hand to come up, my left hand is down, and I turn from the waist. So now I am ready to brush the left knee and twist. So we'll shift the weight forward, turn from the waist to brush knee twist. Now here, we're going to let that left hand rotate up to grasp the sparrow's tail, shift the weight back, roll back. Now the fingers of the right hand are up, and we press, the hands separate to withdraw. Doing that 2 more times on this side, from that back foot, turn to the front, brush knee, and twist. Left hand floats up to grasp the sparrow. Roll back, let the fingers of the right palm rotate up, and press, withdraw. 1 more time. From that back foot, turn from the waist, shift the weight, brush knee, twist, grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press, hands separate to withdraw. Go ahead and step back. So now we're going to put this together as a little bit of a moving meditation. Obviously, when you're doing this on your own, the more room you have, the more I'm going to encourage you to keep going with this. We're only going to take a couple of steps, and then we'll step back and redo, however. So go ahead, get nice and grounded in horse riding stance, then shift your weight over to the left, step forward with that right foot, adjust your body so that you're ready to do this brush right knee and twist. From the back foot, shift the weight forward, brush knee, twist, becomes grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, and press, hands separate to withdraw. If you have room, shift the weight back, turn out the toe, then shift your weight up to that forward foot, step forward with, in this case, the left foot. As you do so, brush left knee and twist. Right or left hand floats up, grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press, the hands separate to withdraw. If we have room, we turn out that toe. We're going to step forward with the right foot and brush right knee and twist. Becomes grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press, withdraw. If you have room, step forward with that left foot and brush left knee and twist. Grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press. 1 more time on each side. Whatever room we have is going to depend on how we step forward. So now we brush right knee, twist, grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, press, withdraw. One last time. Brush left knee and twist. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Roll back, press, hands separate to withdraw, and as you're ready, go ahead, step back into horse riding stance and make sure you feel nice and grounded here. So in today's session, we actually did quite a bit. I asked you to focus on being nice and soft, which takes as much mental energy as it does physical energy, if not more so. We learned a new eye massage, which I know is kind of difficult to learn from a video. I will ask that you experiment with it, try to make it your own, let the handout help you, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And then we also practice this sequence of moves, this brush knee twist. If that is not familiar enough to you, where it feels right and like a smooth flow, independently of needing to practice more, please, again, don't hesitate to reach out to me. There might be something that I'm just not getting across in these videos, and asking me via email or even a video conference can really help with that. So again, if you have any questions that I can't answer, that won't be answered in this video, asking me directly or looking under the resource section of my website is your best bet. Other than that, I will say thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.